Wallahi, if you are sincere, our dua will be fulfilled straight away. Wallahi, when you are sincere, you will find the sweetness of your ibadah. Wallahi, if you are sincere, this humiliation which is imposed upon the Muslim will never take place. I'll stop here, inshallah, and I'll just give more moments for what is happening in Palestine. First of all, our hearts, our money, everything that we have as it is possible for these people who are vulnerable and weak. And it looks like it's another 9/11 for these people. Allah musta'an. I don't know what has happened, but it doesn't look right. Killing, and Muslims are at the moment being let down by our Muslims. But they do have a universal law, which Allah has told us about. And this universal law only for us, for the believers. Not everybody, only for the believers. إِن تَنْصُرُوا اللَّهَ يَنْصُرْكُمْ وَيُثَبِّتْ أَقْدَامَكُمْ. If you champion the cause of Allah, Allah will champion you and will make your foot stand to be firm. So if the opposite, you don't champion the cause of Allah, you don't implement the laws of Allah, you don't follow the commands of the Prophet of Allah, Allah will let you down. And He will not make you to rule. He will make your foot stand up to be firm. And that's, as I said, a universal law. It will not take place. It will not go away. It will stay in place. Remember that. وَمَا أَصَابَكُم مِّن مُّصِيبَةٍ فَبِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ وَيَعْفُو عَن كَثِيرٍ. Whatever tragedy and crisis had afflicted you, it's because of what our hand had earned. And Allah pardons a lot. Allah pardons a lot. If He wants to punish us for everything that we have done wrongly, I think we're not going to be here. We're going to be finished. And Allah is tolerant. Allah is the Ghafoor, the forgiving. That's why He's not really taking us to be punished for everything that we do. You see, not every Muslim like you, mashallah, come to the masajid. There are 100 times yourself they go to concerts and music, and Allah musta'an, from the Muslims. True or not? True or not? You are the minority. See, listen here. At the time of the Prophet in the Battle of Uhud, there were 3,000 of kuffar facing 900 almost to 1,000 from the Muslims. These kuffar are mighty kuffar. And the opposite, these Muslims are the best on the face of the earth. Muhammad and his companions. Yet there was a defeat for the Muslims. Those companions were defeated. Islam was always triumphed, but the Muslims were defeated. They learned from the lesson. So if we can really investigate, what was the defeat all about? Remember the law, إِن تَنْصُرُوا اللَّهَ يَنْصُرْكُمْ. What happened? The Prophet of Allah, he placed 50 archers on top of the hill to protect the back of the Muslims. And he told them clear instructions. Do not go down. Whether you see us be running away, be defeated, don't come and help us. Or we are winning, don't come and share with us war booty. Just stay there until I give you another command. Stay there. Clear instructions. 50 archers. That was it. 50 archers. Out of the 50, 10 still adhered to the command of the Prophet. But there are the other 40. What happened? When the battle started, kuffar started running away. Muslims are in pursuit. MashaAllah, winning. And those kuffar left the war booty and everything that they own, possession and everything. So those 40 out of the 50, they said, let's go down and share. They forgot. Maybe they managed to have it. They said, well, the Prophet of Allah didn't stay for a long time then. But the war is finished now, they're finished. Let's go. The 10 he said to them, no, Prophet Allah said to them, stay put. No, let's go down and share our brothers. They went down. 40 out of 50. 40, what is it in percentage-wise? To 1,000. 40 to 1,000, how much is that? 4%, isn't it? 4% of the Muslims at that time in that battle, they were not adhering to the command of the Prophet of Allah. Allah made the victory to the kuffar in order for the Muslims to learn. Muslims always triumph, but the Muslims were defeated as an army because of the 4%. Now you're telling me we have only 4% who are defiant and insolent to the commands of Allah? I believe the only 4% who are adhering to the command of Allah, and the 96 are not. That's what I believe. And I believe that if you go to your house and everybody asks a question, you will come up with the correct answer, because that's what we're happening at. Most of the Muslims are away from their deen. That's why the Prophet ﷺ gave us a promise, alhamdulillah. Even if we have 96% maybe not on the deen, 4% are on the deen, still if that 4% goes to 10%, inshallah we win. Prophet ﷺ told the companions, you are in a time, it's got too many scholars in it, and very few Qurra. Qurra is the one who's like, so it's like the one who khatib, make khutbah, teaching, no knowledge, just good in words, shouting up and down, motivates you, put your, spin your toy like this and issue, but there's no knowledge. خطباء قال إذا قال أنتم في زمان قليل خطباء كثير علماء. Many scholars here. Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman, scholars. But the ones who talk and talk for nothing, very few. قال من ترك عشر ما يعرف فقد. But if one of you, إذا تركتم, if you leave tenth, that's 1/10, which is 10%, of what you know from the deen, you will be ruined. You'll be doomed. 10% if you lose, you lose all the Muslims at that time. وسيأتي عليكم زمان. And then there will be a time, how will come. كثير خطباء قليل علماء. Too many orators, they talk a lot. But the scholars, very, very few. قال إذا تمسكوا بعشر ما يعرف من تمسك بعشر فقد نجا. He who holds on to 10th of what he knows from the deen, just 10%, then he had got salvation. So just hold to 10th. So the Muslim Ummah are not holding to the 10th. That's the hadith. That is what is happening. What we can do, well, how many of us have made supplication to those people? Supplication on your own. من دعا لأخيه بظهر الغيب, on your own. That shows the sincerity. So I know that when the person is struck by calamity, he lost his money, he lost a member of his family, he made an accident, he's about to die in the plane, how sincere he will be when making dua. Oh Lord, give me money before I look. Did you do that to your brothers in Palestine? That's the sincerity. Or you're just showing off in front of people, you do like this. How much dua you have given to those people on your own. That's sincerity. Give them the dua. Maybe one dua from one brother who's pious, Allah Azza wa Jalla will turn the whole thing down. Remember, Ikhwani, we will never be defeated because of the strength of our enemy. It's because of the weakness of this ummah. Always remember that. It's our weakness made us vulnerable. Prophet ﷺ said, نُصِرْتُ بِالرُّعْبِ نَسِيرَةَ شَهْرٍ. He said, I have been, and the Muslims have been given the victory by the terror goes into the hearts of these believers at a distance of a month. So a month, walk 1 month right. So imagine that you are from here to, let's say, you need a month to walk. Let's say you are from here, I would say, to the Middle East. More than that. I'm thinking more than that. But to China, more than that. To take a month walking, or a month on a ride. So the people who are disbelievers, once they hear about the Muslims, the time of the Prophet, for a month, they surrender, they'll be scared. That's how the power of the Muslims was. And these days, it's the opposite. Not even a month, 5 months distance, if they hear about the Muslims are moving, they start laughing. Because they've got no power. They are not united. As the ones who are not Muslims, they are united when it comes to Islam. Muslims, they are not united. Allah understand. Tell me what is the Muslim countries now saying, can you just kill these Muslims there? Stop the massacre, stop the killing. This is not correct. So these people saying that because those people had killed, but they're not killing the one who's killed. They're killing everybody, children, everybody. Everybody's killing. There's no distinguishing. We mentioned dua, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect them. May Allah Azza wa Jal make their enemy to be defeated. Allah Azza wa Jal. Inshallah, give us a try. Inshallah, ya Allah. Allah, just my advice to you as well, don't look at the media. Everything that you hear in the media is correct. And also don't make your heart to be hurt down every time you see these things. As I would say, don't look at it. Just listen to what the scholars they say, proper scholars. Listen to them. And inshallah we'll learn. Allahumma fadli hadi umma fihi. If you have any questions, only 5 minutes for the prayer. Questions? Any questions on the brothers? تفضل يا شيخ. عبد الرزاق motivated, people are really shy to ask questions. Or unless all of them scholars.
We have had this news happening in circulating the social media that yesterday Thursday was to have a global fasting for people to fast in solidarity with Palestine.
MashaAllah, I've never heard this yet.
Yeah, they have this Hebrew fast, and the argument they're using at tawassul bil amal.
There's no such thing that we're going to go and use now the ibadah in such a way. Let's make, inshallah, 9 p.m. tonight together for the sake of our brothers in Palestine. I'm not saying this, I'm just saying this is wrong. Let's make a fast on the Thursday, not to remind ourselves of what the sunnah is, no, but actually for the sake of our brothers in Palestine. You are actually diverting the proper intention to do for the ibadah, to do for something else. Instead of the ibadah is Al-Khamis, what it means to follow the sunnah of the Prophet. Instead of having this ibadah, is that you give in charity, not because you're going to cycle all the way to this mountain, you're going to run to that, or you're going to be Sunni to this. It's because of those people, because you want these money to be paid for the sake of the charity, so you could be rewarded. Well, these people are going to be paying money not to be rewarded, for you to go and cycle, for you to go up the mountain, for you to go whatever you want to do as a charity. Shaykh, this is not from the etiquette of the Sunnah Muhammadiyya. This is something that we have seen in the West, and they will take with adapting things. So we don't do this thing. We don't do food strike as well. We have to do, number one, supplications. Number two, do your ibadah properly. Do your ibadah properly. Be a proper Muslim. Somebody yesterday he told me something, I was thinking, maybe. And the Muslims were, even when they go to a place to park, they don't park properly. They park inconsiderately. True or not? True or not, Ikhwan? Am I right? They don't park properly like the disbelievers they do. They were collected from Muslim Yale. There was a boarding school down there, and everybody's blocking everyone. He just go and block the exit. He just want to be the first. He doesn't care. So I said to the son,
just rushing the prayer.
Yeah, he's rushing the prayer, blocking everybody. He doesn't care. Because consider. He said to me, well, if you just start parking properly, maybe Allah will grant us victory. He just said it to me yesterday. He said, well, maybe. If we start parking properly, Allah maybe will give us victory. Why? Why? So why is it not? Should be setting the role model for the kuntum khayra ummati ukhrijat linnas. That's the ummah to be sent to mankind. So fasting Thursday and doing qiyam for a certain something like this is not from the sunnah whatsoever, but there is called dua al-qunut. Qunut al-nawazil. I don't know if you do it here or not. Yes, alhamdulillah. So it is the last rak'ah of the 5 daily prayers, without specifying any prayer. It doesn't have to be every single prayer, but it cannot be specified to a single prayer, like every fajr, but no dhuhr, asr, maghrib. That's not correct. So this dua starts with straight away what you want. Oh Lord, save the ones on planet. Oh Lord, defend them. Oh Lord, keep away those enemies of Allah from them. Oh Lord, that's the dua you want to say. You want to say that dua in order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save our brothers there. It's called the Krasi dua. The condition for it, number one, is to be in jama'ah. It's not for you, it's to jama'ah like the imams. Number two is that to be done after the ruku', not before the ruku', like the witr. Number three, it is to be done with sincerity. Number four, it is not Allahumma hadini fi man hadayt, but you go ahead with the wordings straight away. Okay, so I mentioned some of the conditions for that, qunut al-nawazil. And also, the last condition is to be a fresh crisis, not something happened a long time ago. So a person says, oh Lord, save Andalusia, Spain, got away from our hands. No. That's not a tragedy that's talking. It has to be what? Something running at the moment, not something happened a long time ago. That's a tragedy, and it's to be for the whole Muslims. Prophet had done it, and Allah had fulfilled this supplication. You don't know. So that's dua. Number three, write to your MPs. If you're an MP in your area, write to him, protesting on what is happening. Raise awareness as well, your neighbours and all that, talk to them. You know, that there's people, because the media is not helping, it's just covering up. It's like making it an equal equation, equal sides fighting one another. No, it is not. It's not like Russia against all the West because of Ukraine. It's an elephant against a fly. In terms of artillery, in terms of weapons, in terms of... It's like a fly met with an elephant. That's what it is. There's no comparison here. Now,
What would you say to attending protests?
I would like to ask this question, but you asked me this question, I have to answer. Again, even protests, so-called peaceful protests, and I don't believe in such things called peaceful protests. That is not from the atheists of the Muslims, even if the country where you reside in give you a green light of doing it. Like here, no problem. There's a protest tomorrow, in London. It's going to be, they say, the biggest protest. You don't have to do it. They will do it on your behalf. But believe me, there's no such thing peaceful, because there are things that are going to take place you didn't approve. When there was a protest regarding the home fees, the home fees, which is when they raised the university fees, home fees to less than 1,000, it became 10,000. So when they put it out, it's a no, if you remember. And there was a big protest in London, and it was not peaceful, breaking protest. They broke into the companies, and one of the brothers, Muslim was in the protest, is asking about his laptop, which he got it from one of those Sony, I think it was Sony. He got a laptop. So he's asking, about this laptop, the protest was broke into the shop, and it was halal. I said, no, it's not halal. He said, it's not war booty. No, it's not war booty, it's not war booty. And they saying something that I heard with my own ears. War booty? Subhanallah. Who are you fighting? War booty. So that is haram. You want to take it haram, take it with you. It's haram to take something like this. So those protests, as I said, whether you're going to participate or not, is going to take place. So you shouldn't be participating because, as I said, it's not from the etiquettes of the Sunnah. At the time of the Prophet of Allah, when the Kuffar prevented the Muslims from praying, they did not protest. Went to Mecca together, Yallah, Zayd ibn Haritha, Salman ibn Zayd, and all of that, Yallah, they didn't do this. First, when they couldn't really do their ibadah, so they had to go and immigrate to Abyssinia, immigration to Medina, in order to do their ibadah. Alhamdulillah, we are able to do our ibadah. See, look, I'm talking deen and you are praying. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, that's a question for that. No. Fine. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I think it's 48. I don't want to push it forward.
What about the dua?
Ismah?
Last question,
Yeah, last question.
The dua is said is the best when you are in ruku, and if you don't know Arabic, so is it okay to ask another one?
The hadith you're talking about, the best of places for your own dua is in sujood. فَقَمٍ أَنْ يَسْتَجِيبَ لَهُ. The hadith says that Allah Azza wa Jalla is coming. So you make dua in the sujood. And this dua, best dua is to do it from the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if you know the hadith of the Prophet of Allah, for dua, there are plenty of them. That's you could do. Number two, if you don't, then you do your own dua. If you know Arabic, don't go to any other language except for the Arabic. If you don't know Arabic, then you do the dua in the language that you are knowing, if you don't know Arabic. Because the dua, mawquf, is to be, the words of the Prophet of Allah is from divine, and each one contains a meaning in it. So you make the dua into your language if you can't do it in the dua of the Arabic. But the last thing is that dua that you want as well, the dua that will give you prosperity, not in this dunya, in the akhirah. So it's not the dua for you, which we say is not, I would not say it's haram. But a person who's making, his salah, and he wants to save himself from the hellfire, and all the time he's making his dua and his prostration, oh Lord, give me a Porsche, oh Lord, give me a Lamborghini, oh Lord, Bugatti. What is he thinking? All his prayer is for something for the dunya. Bugatti, I want to be a millionaire, oh Lord. Ask Allah's forgiveness and put your paradise better than Lamborghini and all of that. Subhanakallah, bihamdi. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.